Yeah, hi there. These comments are for HN, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL iBT. And I'm going to listen to your pronunciation post-test.
To each other, the attending to stand. When two people are talking to each other, the attending to stand a specific distance apart. Each person has
Now, when you pronounce your P, like each person, people, you want to pronounce that P with more air. You have to force more air out of your mouth there.
visible boundary around his or her body into which other people might not come.
Okay.
If someone pierces this boundary, she or he will
Again, pierces this
feel
boundary.
uncomfortable and move away.
You want to say uncomfortable, uncomfortable.
To increase the distance between them, the major exception is family members and other loved ones.
Okay.
This personal distance is not due to body
You say the word distance, this personal distance.
odor or bad breath, but because closeness lends a sense of intimacy that is at odds with the relationship to the other individual.
Once they're individual. Individual.
The average person distance varies from culture to culture. Americans tend to require more personal space than other cultures. Therefore, if you try to get too close to an American during your conversation, he or she will feel that you're in his face and will try to back away.
When you say the word face, you have to pronounce that a phase. Phase. That's a long vowel, the A.
Try to be aware of this, so if the person to whom you are speaking backs away a little, don't try to close the gap.
Okay.
Also, try to avoid physical contact with.
You want to say contact there. Now, I like how you're making an effort to vary your tone. It's not perfect, but you are definitely trying to make some improvements there, which is good.
You are speaking since this might also lead to discomfort. Touching.
You'll say the word discomfort. So that's kind of a word stress. There's quite a few words in there. You're not sometimes sure where to put your primary stress.
Is a bit too intimate for casual acquaintance. So,
I'm going to say casual acquaintances. So that one word, acquaintances, you got 4 syllables there.
So, don't put your arm around his or her shoulder. Don't touch his or her face or hold his or her hand.
Okay.
Shaking hands when you are intentionally meet or bad is
It's initially. So when you initially meet.
acceptable, but this is only momentary. My best friend is Hanu.
Okay, so now you're going to answer these 3 personal experience questions.
We have been friends for 10 years.
Okay.
The first time we met was at the school. Of course, Hanu is very polite, smart, and funny. This person is important to me because she changed my life. For example,
Okay.
when I went to school, I didn't like to study and write my homework, but she pushed me to study.
Don't say the word pushed, but she pushed me to study. So when you make it past, in this case, you have to put a T on the end or pronounce the ED as a T.
Now, I am here to complete my master's degree. I hope Hanouf and I will stay friends forever.
Yes, maybe you will. So overall, you're actually controlling your grammar and your vocabulary quite well. So I haven't noticed any major problems there. Mostly just delivery or pronunciation problems.
My favorite season is spring.
Okay.
I like spring season most. During this season, it is natural too cold nor too hot. In spring season, the natural are cold, but the day are sunny. And
Let's go back to what you said.
we stay friends forever. Season most. During this season, it is natural too cold nor too hot. In spring season, the natural are cold, but the day are sunny. And
So you're having some problems with what I call pausing and pacing here. You're having a lot of pauses and hesitations.
the best time for doing any work. Also, it is the best time to study and play outside.
Okay.
Flowers bloom and tree bud out new leaves. There is a new look everywhere on the earth.
Okay.
After 5 years, I would like to be great mother
Let's say I would like to be a great mother.
with 2 little cute children
Okay.
and wonderful husband.
Maybe say, and a wonderful husband there. So when you have your singular count nouns, you have to put articles in front of them like a, and, or the.
After 5 years, I would be a manager
How about after 5 years, I will be a manager?
in one of the most famous companies
Okay, cool.
like Apple, Google, or Facebook.
Good companies.
I am married and studying MBA.
I would say maybe I will be married and will be studying in an MBA program 5 years from now. So it looks like when you're talking about future, you're having some problems with your verb tenses explaining the time frame there.
I hope these 2 reasons help me achieve my goal.
How about I hope these
That's it.
2 reasons. I hope these 2 reasons help me to achieve my goal.
Thank you.
Okay, so on this one, let's go take a look at the website here for just a minute. So there's a few things that you can do right now that I think can have a very big impact on your speaking and fluency of American English. Most importantly is to speak more English. I get the sense that English is a little bit unnatural to you right now, so you're still struggling with the rhythm, with the tone, with the pacing of the language. So as you have more interaction with native speakers, you'll have fewer problems in these areas. So you can definitely improve simply by speaking more. Now, in the website, pronunciation, I do have some things I think you can focus on. I'd like to have you take a look at pronunciation lesson number 10. That will help you with the A, that vowel sound you're having trouble with. Also, pronunciation lesson number 13, the sh, like initially. So you're having some problems with that SH sound. So in addition to that, the P and the B, differentiating between these 2 sounds, you can go to pronunciation lesson number 19. I think that'll also give you some good practice, I think, with your consonant sounds of American English. Now, in the second part of my course, I recommend that you practice with word stress. That's pronunciation lessons 29 through 32. Again, this is a problem you're having right now based on your post-test. Also, I'd like to have you take a look at thought groups and blending. This is pronunciation lessons number 41 through 44. You can also make some improvements in that area as well. Okay, let's talk about your score now. Okay, your intelligibility score here, I'm going to put you around 3.1 out of 7. So you're speaking right now pronunciation or intermediate level. So for the purposes of our class, let's take a look at the rubrics here. So 3.1 is going to put you at 80% on this assignment. All right, so now you know. Now you know your intelligibility score. I'll include a link in the email so you can click on it to learn more about it. More importantly, you know some things that you can do right now in my online TOEFL course in order to improve. All right, anyway, thank you for completing this assignment.